Alright guys, we're back. I'm your boy DeAnthony. I'm my boy Don here. And we're Break Room Blitz. And as always, on the channel we got rules and regulations, okay?
Yo.
So you better get to following them, alright? Number one! If we make you smile or laugh, hit that like button.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright.
Number two! We make you think or you disagree.
Why?
Go ahead and comment.
Why?
And we will let you know why you are wrong. Or right if you agree with us.
Alright, yeah.
Because then you're cool, okay?
Yeah, and then we'll like your comment. So, like for like.
Number three! What are you, the genie?
Yeah.
And I got on blue. Number three! If we make you... Oh, if you want to see our faces every week, because you just, bedazzled by our beautiful faces, go ahead and hit that subscription button, that notification bell right now.
Yeah.
Get to it. Hop to it. No, I was playing. Okay. That was a little aggressive, right?
Right.
I gotta do something different every time. I gotta switch it up.
That's fine.
So we went to go see Venom.
Venom!
What do we got? Can you look up IMDb and all that
Like
stuff?
synopsis?
Because it was a little, we heard different stuff. We heard it was good, heard it was bad.
Right.
But, we're gonna go see it anyway. We're gonna go see it and check it out ourselves.
So, we got Tom Hardy in here, Michelle Williams, and Riz Ahmed. And he's our villain. Kind of a new character. I haven't seen him in too much stuff.
I've seen him. I thought he did a good job.
Yeah.
And he was probably, as far as like the acting, probably the best one out of everybody.
Probably. Now, IMDb is giving this thing a 7.1 out of 10. But Metacritic score is 34.
Okay,
which
that sounds
is
way
about
better.
right. Yeah,
way better.
Yeah. I guess they must have hired and fired people. So
I'm like 7.1.
Their ratings were getting very suspect over there.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No way that it's 7.1. You wanna go Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, I want to see what and Rotten Tomatoes is giving it a 31% by the critics. The audience is giving it a 88%. All right, audience.
I don't know.
You guys are suspect.
We aren't well, at least I'm not a fanboy. I think you're more of a fanboy than I am, but I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I'm just more like, what have you done for me lately?
Right.
What are you giving me now?
Yeah.
Just showing someone that looks like Venom on the screen is not enough.
Right.
For a 2-hour movie.
No.
It's a long movie.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't quick. It's not a 90-minute movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is what I want to talk about. I'm just going to throw it out there. So, I gave it a 2.5 out of 5 stars.
I gave it a 2.5 out of 5.
So, that's a little more than Metacritic.
We gave it a little
bit
more.
Under.
Yeah, 50%, but it's still failing.
Oh, yes. It's, what I call it a fail. It wasn't a fail of a movie.
Kind of a flop of a movie.
But it's not, it has zero rewatch value for me.
And I rewatch hella movies, so, yeah, zero rewatch value.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't rewatch movies unless it's just dope. Like, I watched the Infinity War, Black Panther, Star Wars movies. I'll watch them over again.
Right.
But for the most part, I don't really watch movies over again. And this one definitely has zero.
Yeah.
If all the other ones have like a 1% chance, this has a 0% chance. Now, I will go see the sequel. If there's a sequel,
well, yeah,
I will see that. It wasn't that trash.
No.
It wasn't like the Beast movie. What's the Fantastic Beasts?
Woo!
Wasn't like that.
Yeah.
I know everyone hated us for that video we did. I don't care.
Bring it out.
It was it wasn't good enough. The trailer wasn't good enough for me to like it, okay?
It wasn't good.
We don't have to like what you like. That's the thing. This is not a like channel.
Right.
We're not liking everything that we go see.
And we can't research and read a ton of books of every little, universe.
I know people are like, oh, if you read the book, you will understand why the movie was so good. No, if I gotta read a book to understand why the movie is good, the movie is garbage.
And I'm not gonna read a book about witchcraft and little kids. So
that's a whole different video. And then everyone would really hate us for that one.
No, it's not about.
But anyway, so let's get into this Venom movie. First thing I just kind of wanted to say, I liked the beginning.
Oh, you know what? I did like the beginning, and it's kind of funny because last week we did see Predator, and it pretty much starts off in the same way, crash landing on Earth. So it's like we're in space, we got an alien, and crash land, boom, we're in Earth, and it starts strong. I felt like the whole scene recovering the bodies. They brought up J. Jonah Jameson. His son was the astronaut, and he was the only one alive. But he got infected by the Venom, or one of the symbiotes at least.
No, that's a great... I was like, I know I've seen this type of movie before. This is a cookie cutter.
It is a cookie cutter. They took parts.
And the new Predator movie was a great example of that.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I felt.
Yeah.
How the action just didn't really seem to have... It wasn't impactful.
It was lackluster.
Didn't really have a purpose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of all visual and show.
Right.
Kind of like you said, Transformers.
Mm-hmm. Transformer-esque, yeah.
And that's always gonna hurt any movie for me. Doesn't matter. I don't give a damn if it's Power Rangers. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
If the story is lacking, the fight scenes aren't impactful, then it's gonna be bad.
Because there has to be a lot of motive and build up for me. Like, what's the drama behind this epic moment where two people are fighting? You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like I never got that. Everyone was. It's just like a chase and let's capture kind of deal. But there wasn't that sense of urgency. I felt.
Right, and they had some of those moments because there were actual bad guys that maybe he could have, defeated, like maybe a gang.
Right.
And that could have been cool.
Yeah, like let me take out, I don't know, Yakuza or something. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Triad or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they had a kind of a moment like that at the end that I liked.
Right.
I was like, oh, there you are, movie.
Yeah.
There you are, Venom.
Yeah, he showed up at the end.
Right. But this, it doesn't hold up the whole way.
No.
So we get the introduction, whole backstory, and that's cool. I don't mind that. It reminded me of that movie, it was a space movie no one liked. Never mind. I can't think of it. It just popped in my head right now.
Star Trek.
No. I said no one liked.
Oh, okay.
Life.
Oh, Life?
Life. It reminded me of Life. He crash lands from the ship, and that's what happens pretty much in Life. They open up the capsule that crash landed.
Oh, with Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
It got hated on, but it was a good movie.
Oh, it was low-key. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a cult classic.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
maybe not.
They open up the hatch, and the dude is infected.
Right.
Just like this movie here.
Yeah.
So it was very. It wasn't original. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wasn't original, yeah.
It was a cookie cutter. We can tell by the script.
Yeah. And
I was excited to see it. And maybe I was too excited. I mean, I wasn't that excited, but I was kind of excited.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see what they brought. It was kind of anti-villainous. It's something different than Marvel movies or pretty much any of the Marvel Universe movies have done. So I was excited to kind of see it.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily like a was that the Wolverine movie?
Logan.
It wasn't like Logan.
It wasn't like Logan. It wasn't like Deadpool. And I would almost compare it more towards Deadpool. It was like a weak version of Deadpool in the sense where, they both get superpowers and they both have this girlfriend. And, I mean, even the connection that Deadpool had, just as a human, with his girlfriend, I liked it way better. It was, like, much more funnier. And, I don't know, like, I dug it, Tom Hardy, can't relate to him at all. I don't see any connection with him and his chick. So it was just very bleh.
Oh, yeah, the love connection was zero.
It's forced.
I'm like,
yeah.
Why are you guys forcing it, man?
Yeah, and then, I mean, she hooked up with the doctor pretty soon thereafter. I mean...
It's a whole nother lesson.
Yeah.
Men, well, stop falling in love with these chicks, man. Okay? They was engaged, and 6 months later, she's living with a dude.
Yeah.
That means they were already flirting. Mm-hmm. She was already interested.
Yeah.
You never know.
Plan B.
Yeah, exactly. And Plan B was working just fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, golly, you already got a key?
Yeah.
It's only been 6 months, right? That's what the movie said.
Yeah.
6 months later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
That's the only timeline we had.
Can you give me a year?
Nah.
At least a year?
Yeah.
No. She's like, nope. Next guy to the left.
Yeah.
Next guy is moving right on in. And that's exactly how it was. So stop falling in love with these chicks, okay? But the love interest was zero. It was very forced. It wasn't believable. Mm-hmm. Like Deadpool, you can believe she seems like someone that you would want to love. Mm-hmm. This chick just wasn't.
Yeah, because I mean they were having fun together. This one it was just like physical, and that was pretty much it.
Right, and then got kicked to the curb over something he did. actually. But the thing is, don't force a love story on me. Every single movie doesn't have to have a love story. It's okay.
It doesn't. No.
It'll be fine.
And I mean, they could have cut it like in the beginning, just like, he was with her, something happened, he lost his job, she left him, boom, bada bing, bada boom. We don't need to have this whole thing going. However, I thought it was pretty cool that, like, she kind of, came back towards the end of the movie to bring him the symbiote suit. And I kind of like seeing the symbiote, like, as a chick form. I thought that was pretty different. Because we're so used to seeing, like, a big buff symbiote dude that a lot of these women that had the symbiote suit on, they were just, like, transforming their arms kind of like Terminator T-1000s.
That's a good comparison.
And I mean, like, finally seeing the whole thing on a chick, I mean, it was pretty cool, but they didn't do much with it.
Yeah, you know what? The whole not showing the whole suit, and we're calling it a suit because that's just...
I don't think I ever saw...
not a suit, but...
like, Tom Hardy's, like, legs or feet in the whole movie. I mean, it was always, like, running really quick, so, like, the CG, I felt like, wasn't all there.
Yes, they saved money on having the T-1000 arms.
Right.
And not showing us the whole body.
Yeah.
And then they
couldn't even print the Venom suit symbol on him, But
yeah, and we're in San Francisco. There's a lot.
And we're in San Francisco.
That's just, kind of, I don't want to say bad, but I'm like, what movie is this? What are we watching here?
Right.
Like, what is going on? This is no Venom of mine.
No, definitely not.
And I don't want to hate on it so much because I know people don't like when people don't like what they like.
That's fine.
But
we're just pointing it out to you.
The thing is, if it was dear to you, and it had some substance to your heart, not just like, oh, I like to see it.
Yeah.
You like the story. You like the things that were said, things that were done. Then you're gonna be like, well, what is this?
Right.
How do I digest this here? Because this is nothing I remember.
It's nothing I remember. It's completely like their own thing. They wrote their own thing in a different location, different timeline, and everything. Everything about it was changed. They just like cookie cuttered a couple things, and that was it.
And I'm okay with them taking a character and bringing it over and having its own little universe, a little story.
And I think that's great. Marvel does a great job of doing that. They've done it with pretty much every single origin story.
Right. So, but I mean, this one is kind of like he wasn't like a main. He was a main villain, but they're taking him out of the Spider-Man universe and giving him his own storyline.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. And it doesn't have to be exactly the same, because if you're taking it away from Spider-Man, then we can't have the Black Spider suit.
Right.
So I get that. But to be in San Francisco, to not really be angry at anything, because I would have liked maybe if his girlfriend died, and then he was angry about that.
Yeah.
Or even since she had some nudie in the house, he was angry about that.
Yeah.
There's not a real motive here.
No, he never gets like really angry about anything. Like all these things are happening to him, and he's not getting really angry. Even when he was hungry, and like the Venom was talking to him like, feed me, he's not actually eating anything. Like he obviously wants to eat something live, and he bit like a dude's head off or whatever. But I mean, like it would have been kind of cool to see him actually like, I don't know, breaking into a chicken coop like a fox in the hen house or something. I don't know. Yeah, they
did a little bit of that when he ate the lobster.
Right,
out
the lobster
tank,
raw.
but it was a comedy.
I just think that like there was a missed opportunity for him to like show his like anti-hero kind of thing, and maybe like, oh, I'm hungry, but you're only supposed to eat bad guys, so let's go kill and eat some bad guys.
I would have liked that.
Yeah. So I mean, like, and Deadpool does that plenty of times in the whole movie.
Right. I think that Venom should have been a worse anti-villain. Like, very, very borderline anti-villain.
Right.
Versus Deadpool. Deadpool, you can see he's good at him and things like that. Right. But there should be some duality struggles in Venom.
Right. And
like,
there really wasn't. He was really along for the ride. And I mean...
He was way too emotional. He was like, what changed your mind?
Right.
You did. What?
That was it. Where did this come from?
You did.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I'm kind of a loser, like you. And I'm like, why are we barely getting to this now?
I'm a loser. I don't know. I do not. I'm gonna just admit it. I don't know the whole lore around Venom.
I don't.
But I didn't get a whole loser feel from him.
Nah.
Like, I get that maybe Carnage is a little stronger than him.
Right.
But a loser? I don't know. I'm not buying that one.
Nah.
So it didn't resonate with me. There was nothing like, oh snap, did you see him do that? There was nothing like that. It was like, oh, so, okay, they fighting.
It really was like that. It was just very like,
cool.
All right, he's gonna like jump around and like, you know, bash this dude and
right. I don't know, man. It even was like, even when he was, I wanted to see like some struggle. Yeah. Like, don't kill him. No, we're kill him. No.
Right. Yeah.
There was nothing like that.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. And like it's I think it's going back to Eddie Brock having that anger. You know, he never really got upset about everything. Like, his life is like falling down around him. And even though he lost his job, what are you doing now? Are you still reporting? Like, how are you making a life for yourself?
Unemployment.
Like, they never showed us how he bounced back or anything, but apparently he did, and he's not too mad at the world or something. But I mean, like, there was nothing there in the movie as far as like storyline go for me to care too much about it. And I mean, what's the lesson? Like, honestly, like, that's what I'm always looking for in this movie. What is the story that you're trying to tell me here? Like, what am I supposed to take out of this? You know, it's like, what, two things from different worlds can coexist with each other so long as like you give in to the greater of evils?
I don't know.
Know.
Don't do human testing.
Yeah. Don't do human oh, okay, so just basic human rights.
I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point because there was no point.
Oh, this is a Luciferian thing, but something that is supposed to be evil can be good. That's always
very
in Hollywood.
Yeah,
so
totally.
I mean, that's something you just got to pick something. You can, bam, there you go. That's the moral that they're trying to push.
All right, so it's a movie for the Illuminati.
Right. You can use you can be a white witchcraft. What's it called?
Warlock.
You got the dark side and the light.
The yin and yang.
White witches versus the dark witches. We use white magic.
Yeah.
That's like, no, all magic is evil, okay? And I know you guys might get mad or whatever at that, but hey, it is, okay? So that's the only thing I can think of. There's no other story.
I really don't know. Yeah, and that's us reaching. I mean,
super reaching.
Yeah.
Well, it's not reaching.
Not reaching.
It's obvious.
It's pretty literal. Yeah. It is obvious.
As far as like good things to take from it, that's all you got.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's just not a lot to really say. It was kind of like a blah, blah, meh.
Everything's blah.
Meh.
Even the acting is blah. Tom Hardy, I mean, his acting chops, pretty on par. But they didn't give him a lot of stuff to work with, is the thing.
There wasn't a lot of emotion. All the emotion that you saw was on the trailer.
Pretty much. They showed us the best thing in the trailer and hyped it up. This movie is hype, and don't believe the hype.
Do not believe the hype.
Yeah, save yourself some money. Stay at home.
Because it was a lot of like comedic parts in it. Yeah. Which I'm fine with, and then they had good timing. It's just, so after that, now what?
Yeah.
Okay, we're ha.
Yeah.
Get to it.
That's only supposed to be a comedic relief, I feel, and they were using more of the comedic than like it was like action relief. I don't know.
Right, and I don't know. So we ain't got a lot of time, but the after scene credit with Woody Harrelson. What do you think about that?
That was garbage. That was pure garbage. I seen Woody Harrelson. I'm like, take that stupid wig off. What are you doing to yourself? There's been enough things that have ruined this movie. I don't need you showing up, ruining it even more. Like, what is their deal?
I was asking because I was like, I don't want to seem like I'm corrupting you, so I wanted to ask you first.
Oh God. As soon as I seen him peek around, I'm like, are you serious going to give me this guy as Carnage right
Woody
now?
Harrelson is not a good action actor, okay?
No, he's
believable.
Too damn old.
Right. Definitely too old. Not believable. Sit down.
Yeah.
Okay? You're not going to be flipping through the well, I guess if, what's his name from The Glass?
Yeah, Sam Jackson? Or Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. I guess if he can do it, shit, I guess Woody Harrelson can do it too.
Yeah, CG.
Whatever. Oh, and then stay for the last ending credit scene.
Spider-Verse.
Right. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. We're out. We're out of time.